Hello and welcome to Story Meadow, stories for car journeys, bedtime and any other quiet time. My name's Marion and I'll be sharing the story with you today. But before we start, I'd love to share about my children's book, which is brand new and has only been out for a few months. It's been really exciting to transform one of the stories into a real life book that children can hold in their hands. It's called Billy Bunny and the Woodpecker Nest, and you can buy it on my website for $9.99. It's a very special story, and I've had the greatest luck and pleasure to have my best friend Claire Warwick illustrate it with me, and the pictures are just absolutely gorgeous, and Billy has been brought to life with these gorgeous illustrations. So I hope you enjoy them. Please take a look at the website. It's storymeadow.co.uk if you are interested in buying a copy. Let's take a first big breath in through your nose and slowly back out through your mouth. And this time, put your hands out in front of you as if you were holding a lovely hot chocolate in your hands. You're going to breathe in the smell through your nose. Smell that lovely chocolate. And then blow out softly through your mouth to cool it back down. Lovely. I think it's time to start our story. Are you ready? Billy Bunny helps Little Fox. One day, Billy Bunny got very excited because when he went into his garden that he had been growing all summer, he found something enormous. He found an enormous pumpkin. And it was so big he couldn't even reach his paws all the way around it. And it was so orange and bright that Billy felt so proud. And he really wanted to show his friends, and he thought, one of my friends is going to love this the most. He was thinking about Little Fox, because Little Fox is orange just like a pumpkin, and Little Fox loves pumpkin stew. So he went running over to Little Fox's house, and he wanted to tell him all about the huge pumpkin in his garden, and he wanted to show him it, and he wanted to show how his paws didn't reach all the way round. But when he got to Little Fox's den, he noticed that this part of the forest had been damaged in the night. It was a bit windy, and maybe a branch had fallen down nearby. And when Billy Bunny went into Little Fox's den, he found Little Fox all curled up and looking very sorry for himself. Little Fox said, "Oh, hi, Billy. I'm a bit, achoo. I'm not feeling too good today. Achoo, achoo." "Oh dear," said Billy. "Little Fox, what happened?" Little Fox said, "Oh, it was a very windy night, Billy, and lots of the sticks on my den flew off and bashed together, and they crashed, and it's all damaged, and in the night my blanket even flew out through the gaps of my den, and I've been shivering cold inside, and now I've caught a cold. Ooh." Now, Billy is an excellent friend. What do you think he could do? He wanted to help Little Fox. So he started off by making him a really nice cozy bed. He got more moss and more feathers, and he made it all nice and soft with some leaves. And then he went outside and he fixed all the logs and the bits of wood and made the den all nice and secure again so no wind would blow in and make Little Fox feel cold. And then he came running back in. He said, "How's that, Little Fox? Are you feeling better?" And Little Fox said, "Oh yes, I'm feeling a bit better. I think I'll just have a little sleep." "Oh, Billy, do you know something that would really help my sore throat and my sneezes? Could you go into my cupboard and see if I've got some honey so I can have a nice cup of lemon and honey? That always makes me feel better." "Yes, of course," said Billy, and he went running to the cupboard to see if he could find those things. He found the kettle, he found a mug, he found some lemon, but when he got the honey jar out, there wasn't a drip of honey left. "Oh no," said Billy. It's empty, little fox. I'm sorry, I can't make it." "Oh, that's all right, Billy. Oh, I'll be okay." And he snuggled up and went to sleep. Now, Billy is an excellent friend, and he knew just where to find honey. Who makes honey? That's right, the bees. So Billy went running back to his garden, where he had lots of vegetables and lots of meadow flowers, and there were lots and lots of bees. And he followed them around and he said, "Excuse me, bees, excuse me, please can you help me?" Now the bees were very busy and lots of the bees were not paying attention to Billy. They were rushing around getting more pollen and getting more nectar and doing this and getting ready and buzzing around. And then Billy sat down all sad. He said, "Well, nobody helped me." And that's when a little bee landed right on Billy Bunny's knee. She said, "Billy, are you all right? Billy, why are you looking so sad?" Billy explained. He explained about a little fox's den being damaged and how little fox didn't have any honey to feel better. And she said, "Oh, follow me, Billy. I'll give you some honey." They whizzed through the forest and Billy tried to keep up as she zigzagged this way and that way, and finally they made it close to the beehive. And the little bee said, "Stay here, Billy. Don't come any closer. If you come too close to a beehive, the bees will get worried that you're going to take all of their honey and they will attack you, which is very, very dangerous. So stay here, Billy. I'll just get you a little bit to put in your jar." And the little bee disappeared. She went into the beehive and she came back with a little pocket of honey and she gave it to Billy. She said, "There you go, pop it in your jar. I hope your friend feels better soon. Bye-bye." Billy went running off back to the forest, back through to where little fox's den was. But on his way, he bumped into a little friend. This little friend was a little bunny who was very, very small, and he was called Nibbles. And Nibbles was excellent at baking and at using plants in Story Meadow to make medicines and to make you feel nice and healthy. And he said, "Oh, Billy, what are you rushing around for? What have you got there?" Well, Billy explained to Nibbles all about Little Fox's den and how he was poorly and how now he was going to make him a honey and lemon tea. And Nibbles said, "Oh, Billy, you know what we could make that would go really well with the honey and lemon? We could make some get well soon biscuits. And all we need to do is add in some things that are really good and really healthy. We can add in some rosemary, we can add in some lavender, we can add in some lemon balm, and all of those things will help Little Fox to feel really good. Would you like me to help you?" What do you think Billy said? He said, "Yes, Nibbles, that's a great idea. Thank you, thank you." They rushed off together to Nibbles' house. And there they made some little biscuits and Nibbles showed Billy how to add in all the special ingredients to make Little Fox feel better. And then they rushed off back to Little Fox's house. And when they got there, Little Fox yawned and stretched and he said, "Oh, I'm feeling better already. Thank you so much, Billy. Oh, lemon and honey, is that for me? Oh, get well soon biscuits, are they for me?" Billy and Nibbles nodded their heads. They said, "Yes, it's for you, it's for you. Try them, they'll make you feel much better." Well, Little Fox had a little nibble. And then he had a little bit more. And a little bit more. And then all the biscuits were gone. There were just a few little crumbs left. And Billy and Nibbles watched as Little Fox stretched. And he got up. And he yawned and he said, "Oh, I think I feel much better actually. It's worked. It's really worked. I feel really, really good, Billy. Woohoo! We should play. Let's go outside. Let's go play." And that's when Billy remembered. He remembered why he'd come to get Little Fox. Do you remember? There was something growing in his garden. Something really big and something orange. He said, "Oh, Little Fox, I know just what to play. Follow me. Come and see this. Come and see. I have to show you this." They went running through the forest back to Billy's house, and Billy showed Little Fox the giant pumpkin in his garden. And Little Fox loved it so much he gave it a big cuddle, and then they climbed on top of it and they both sat on top of the pumpkin, and Nibbles sat on top of the pumpkin too, and they all rode it like they were riding a tractor, and they played in the pumpkin patch all afternoon. The end. I wonder what you have when you're feeling poorly. A lot of the time, we can have teas that will make us feel much better, and there's so many plants that will make us feel better that we can grow really easily in our garden. Honey and lemon is a very good one, but you could also have lemon balm tea or lavender tea or all sorts of different healthy teas that will make you feel really good. And you could give those a go. Always try it with an adult because you want to make sure the plants you're choosing are safe. But there's lots of really safe and lovely smelling plants that we can use from our gardens. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Story Magic, Story Magic.